Go. Live and recording.
Namaskar everyone and a very good afternoon. I'm very happy to receive mails from aspiring Swaayambhus, and I'm also very glad that they are actually typing in their entire profile, mentioning which are the skill sets they would like to get help on. And also we are getting messages and mails from viewers that we would like to meet and understand from guests from a particular industry. So great going. I'm so glad that you are connecting with us, and we can definitely understand each other better, and we will serve you and help you better too. Today, we are going to talk about online. Yes, online is present and it's going to be in our future too, very much so. Now, what are the advantages and disadvantages of being online? When I started taking sessions for our franchisees, to get adjusted to the new normal, what I observed and realized is that every listener, every student was on the first bench, and every teacher and every speaker was under the microscope. And that was a deadly combination. The teacher is constantly scrutinized, and the student doesn't know when his teacher is going to pull him out, because there is no chalk happening here in a virtual classroom. So let us understand from Dr. Rajani Verma more about online, how it is going in the present, and what are going to be the challenges and the blessings in future regarding online learning and online working as well. So namaskar and welcome, Dr. Verma.
Namaskar. A very happy afternoon to all of you.
Thank you. And we wish a happy afternoon to all the viewers as well. A bit of information about Dr. Rajani Verma. She is a director of Asian Institute of Management and Information Technology. She is also the director of Compunet Technologies at Patna. She has served as a lecturer in Periyar University, Delhi, and has been on the panelist on Doordarshan for various talks and sessions and seminars like the Central Government Scheme for Minorities in December 2019, Learn and Earn Summit in August 2019, Minority Microfinance, Minority Scholarships, and she has also presented multiple papers on Indian rupees versus dollar, and also has so many publications and articles to her credit. So my first question, Dr. Rajani, would be, besides the topic, were you a backbencher or a frontrunner?
I was always a backbencher, never interested in studies, never knew like what I'll be doing in my life, very carefree. I was like that. Things just happened. I did my zoology honors. Papa wanted me to that I should have done maths honors, but he used to give us lessons, and it was very tough for me to take his strict things. So just I dropped in between, and then did zoology honors, then took break. Then after a while, I did MBA, PGDM, HR specialization. Then I started working, I worked as HR team leader, then I worked in Periyar University. Then I moved to Patna in 2010, and this PhD, then I gave this entrance for PhD, and then I did my PhD in management. So things were never planned in my life. And I started doing business, we started from scratch. We started, we conducted Manipal entrance medical examination, and we conducted only on 3 computers that time. Then we started increasing the systems, increasing our infrastructure, and right now we have 250 systems.
Wow.
Well-equipped infrastructure. So this is my journey.
Very nice, but it is quite surprising to understand that you did your honors in zoology, and then you did your masters in HR and your PhD also in HR. So how did that happen? Zoology to HR?
Zoology, actually I took science that time. I've just, everybody said, yeah, you should give a medical entrance. So I took science, and then I did my graduation in like also MSc. I never wanted to do in zoology because that practical part, in a way I didn't like it. So I never thought of doing even so that's why I switched to MBA. And that too in HR. Definitely marketing I was not interested. So finance, definitely finance, that was not my cup of tea. So I switched to MBA and I did like HR specialization, and like later on I did PhD in management.
Now we will come to our topic, which is online. So Dr. Verma, please share, what do you think is the major advantage of being online, in terms of being accessible to everyone?
Yeah, online, it has got like many advantages. It is very flexible. Like any student or any learner can learn online anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world, and they can schedule their time learning, like they can schedule their learning according to the time and need. Distance does not matter. Even in remote area, this online learning can be taken. Like in many in India, there are many small towns and villages where there are good schools and good colleges are not there, and students want to pursue their studies in a reputed good school, so they can take this online course and they can fulfill their dreams. That is the biggest advantage of online course. And it is accessible to everyone, like anyone, even office who is working,
Correct.
be it housewife, be it student, they can join this course and they can select their time. It's not like that. It's not like traditional learning, like that fixed schedule is there, like you have to follow the strict schedule, you have to go for the classroom learning. And
Right.
if you have got like laptop or computer and good internet connection, then this online learning can be taken anywhere in the world.
Perfect.
And the thing is, it is like even very eco-friendly. Like the impact on the environment is very less, like 90% and less energy is consumed in online teaching. 85% carbon dioxide which is emitted per student, that is that is restricted. And the thing is, it is even cost effective. Like
Right.
in traditional learning, like cost is much higher than the online learning. Material which is available, there are so many materials for online learning. Then the thing is, like even it's saves times. Like a person can work also, and like they can learn also. So it is accessible to everyone. Like anybody can do online, according to me. Like, but for that, the one thing you need to be, that is self-discipline. That is very important in online learning.
Correct.
And
Yes, please continue.
And here, like any number of lectures can be taken in online classes. Online classes, like in traditional classes, if you miss a class, then you have to prepare that lesson on your own or request the teacher.
Yes.
If teacher is willing to like help you with the lesson, then he or she might do that. But here, like lectures can be taken any number of times, and students can learn on their own pace. Like if a student is slow learner, every student and learner, they don't learn with same speed. If a student does is weak in maths, then he can take lessons later on, to understand the concept. If a student is weak in learning, like he can take that lessons in their free time, so they can learn on their own pace.
But when you mentioned the point of flexibility, I was just wondering that is this flexibility, instead of being a boon, a curse in disguise? Because what happens is, supposing I have a book which I have taken from the library, then I know that I need to finish reading it, say in a particular number of days, right? If I take a book from the library, I need to return it, within 7 days. But if I buy the book, then it so happens I generally push it away and never read the book. So does that happen when you're mentioning about flexible e-learning, that people think that, okay, yeah, it's already there, I can anytime read it, but they don't read it? Does that help or actually cause trouble?
This is one problem in online learning. Like the thing is, one needs to be self-motivated and self-disciplined. If one is not self-disciplined, then they never take the online learning seriously. They take it in a casual manner, and they don't follow the learning schedule. Then the productivity is less. If you are not self-disciplined, then definitely productivity is going to be less. They become lazy, like, okay, I will do some other day the class. Like right now, I'm not in mood to do class. That happens. That's one drawback of online learning.
Then you also mentioned about, eco-friendly. But I was thinking about, does the child also become very friendly? Like, there is a kind of respect between the teacher and the student, or the boss and the team members when they are physically present. But when it comes to virtual, I don't know, I may be thinking too much. Does it happen that the pressure on the students is comparatively less, and that leads to lesser discipline or lesser learning in case of e-learning?
See, pressure is definitely less, but like that can be, pressure can be increased by giving as regular assignments and assessments. So if regular assignment and assessments are given, the students have to be very punctual. There is always deadline that you have to submit the assignment, and like you will be accessed on that. So they will be punctual.
Nice. So we have to check out ways and means on how to keep the student, on their toes, literally, right? And have a captive audience. Great. Could you please share, that generally when we begin for the first time, say an online session, so it was very exciting. It was a novel experience. But once the novelty wears off, then the sessions become boring, right? It was quite interesting in the beginning when, you could, but we miss, the students miss meeting other students. They miss the interaction, they miss the energy, they miss the light. So as a speaker or as a teacher, how do you ensure that there is enough, life in the classroom and energy flowing?
For that, many questions, like session should be interactive. Many questions should be asked so that the session becomes interactive. Teachers should involve the students. There should be group assignments, so that group assignment, what does that? Students, they start interacting with each other. They start sharing their knowledge. They learn from each other. And like there should be peer chat interaction. Chat interaction is there, like people will start interacting, and class should be made like interesting. It should not be only like notes and teaching. Like it can be like there should be digital presentation, video clipping, audio clipping to make it more interesting.
Okay, audio clippings, and but how to make it more effective? Like, the audio clippings, if we take it from the net, then most of the children may have already seen it or something better than that. So what are your suggestions on, especially to the teacher, so that she ensures every student of every age group is actually a captive listener?
Teachers, they have to involve the students and learners. Like they can invite the students and learners to share their knowledge, what is like their view on it. Like then it will become more interesting. They should host the online study group to make it more interesting.
Study group, okay. Yeah. Why do you say that it is going to be the future as well? Do you think that people will go back to normal very soon? Or why did you mention the topic as online, present, and future?
See, this is going to be present, future and present. This is online teaching, learning. This is going to be present as well as future. Right now, 98.5% of the total students, they are stuck up at home due to this coronavirus pandemic. Like, and many colleges and schools, they started online, they took this remote teaching. Otherwise, like, students would have been bored to death. What they would have been doing at home, how long, like this pandemic started from March and still it's not going to end, like there's, and nobody knows till how long it's going to last.
True, true.
I will say yes, the future the future is online, because the thing is, all the things like usage of paper will become less, it's becoming less, and this everything is moving online. You
Right.
might have heard like when computer came in government office, all government officers सारे सरकारी कर्मचारी थे, या like we, how should we operate on computer, we can't do it, like we can do that file work only. So but everybody got accustomed to this computers, and this is the way, like even this future is going to be online learning. You never know what is going to happen in future. So we need to convince the people that like everything is going to move to online, like their paper usage is going to be less. We need to save our environment also, and like the only way to make the future happen is to take the stride right now, to take the step right now. Yes, it's going to be our future.
I just wanted to understand that you have been conducting online exams for various universities, right?
Yes.
So earlier what used to happen is, if I'm not wrong, when we had the Sylvan Prometric Center, so there was a cubicle available where the child or the student will actually come, visit the center for the online test, right? But now the online exam happens in the respective home of the student. So how do you take care of the security, because children are prone to cheating during exams especially. So how do you ensure that it is fair deal for every student, especially during online exams?
See, earlier, like when we used to conduct online examinations, there was a physical examination, and students, they were not supposed to carry mobile. Even like sometimes they were not like allowed to wear socks also in some examinations. Like no pen, nothing. Like only the admit card they used to carry in the examination hall. But that was physical checkup. But right now, when examination has started started conducted from home, then we can do this video proctoring. Video proctoring is the thing which monitors the student, like it monitors all the activities what a student is doing, like even his microphone and video, everything is checked. So that is right now, like video proctoring, that can be done.
Okay. Can you please elaborate on this video proctoring? It sounds very wonderful, and it will save time and actually ensure that the exam is done fairly well. Please, more on this.
Suppose if I'm giving examination right now, like I'm sitting here and I'm giving examination, but like साइड में मैंने अपना मोबाइल भी रखा हुआ है, फाइन, या फिर चिट्स भी रखा है, कुछ चिट्स भी बना के रखा है, या फिर कुछ भी, मतलब दैट व्हाटएवर लाइक चीटिंग का हो सकता है, दैट आई हैव केप्ट ऑल दोस थिंग्स. एंड इवन आई एम लाइक व्हाट्सएप पे आई एम डूइंग द चैटिंग और गूगल सर्च करके भी मतलब कर रही हूँ. Yeah, video proctoring will see all these activities. ये सारे activities that will be recorded, and one will come to know what activity you are enrolled in, what activity you are engaged in.
Okay, I'm just curious to understand how that will be done, because what you see in the camera is what will be captured, right? So how will it check the other things if I'm doing it?
Like that examination system, like right now, like colleges which are conducting examinations, they are using this Moodle.
Okay.
So right now they are not having that facility. Very few like colleges, they are conducting these things, that they are doing this video proctoring. So video proctoring, like suppose if I'm just doing this, then it will be recorded.
Okay, 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 great, great, great. I think that is wonderful. So just a question on a lighter note, like in the shops, in the societies, you have that board. You are under surveillance.
Yes.
Correct. You are under electronic surveillance. So when the student is giving exam and there is video proctoring happening, so is there a message which is seen by the student, or he is not aware that he can
No,
be?
the student won't be aware. A student won't come to know. And the thing is, like when we when we take our exam in the center, like when we take exam in our center, like there is in every room there is a video, or like there is a camera,
True.
and like that is recorded, and anybody can see what a student is doing, and even like that they can see live also what a student is doing. So in a way, this is also the more advanced form of checking the students.
So please note, students, you are not aware that you are being recorded, and you are not aware that they can see more than other things what is visible on the camera, right? So be careful, be careful. So I think that was wonderful. I was always wondering how the online exam shall be done when the child is at home. Great. So if you can please share what are the things a teacher can do, what are the different methods, or are there some technology or designs to incorporate the online sessions into the curriculum? Is there something you can share about?
Yeah, students, they should be told that they should do more online research. They should do the digital presentation. Then there is interactive whiteboard.
Right. More on designs, please. More on designs.
If a student is involved, like if a
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Can you please repeat the question?
Yes, I wanted to know what are the different technology and different designs available to the teacher, so that the classroom session is more interesting and the online sessions are incorporated in the syllabus.
Yeah, just as I said, like this students should be given to do the online research, and they should do the online presentation. It can be in the form of PowerPoint presentation. It can be in the form of PowerPoint presentation. Even meetings can be held on Zoom. Right now, college, like they are using, right now, college, they are using this Moodle technology to conduct the examination. And can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, they are using this Moodle technology to conduct the examination. And to this, even to share the resources and material.
Right, right. Right. I think there is some technical issue happening.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you.
You can.
But, yeah, okay. But like video is not like.
Okay, you can't see me properly.
No, I can't see you. And I think it's same here. Or like,
Okay. Viewers, just give us a moment. Just give us a moment. Dr. Verma, what you can do is you can log in from your mobile if you like.
okay, okay.
Yes, if that helps. Yes, please.
Okay, I'm trying. देखो मेरे devices को off करके करो।
Hello, viewers. I think there is some technical issue happening. Meanwhile, Dr. Rajani Verma will reconnect on her cell phone. I think technical glitches are bound to happen, and this is one of the curses of online education. So let's be a part of this too. Okay, there are plus and minus, pros and cons everywhere. So let us see how we can chat with Dr. Verma on the cell phone. Just give us a minute. Meanwhile, we have our Swaayambhu Senior tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and we will have Shri Avinash Tyagi ji, who will be the guest tomorrow. And tomorrow's session is at 4. The host will be our very own Swaayambhu mentor, Shri Anil Garg. And I'm sure you're all going to watch it with your senior family members. And you will also ask multiple questions because it is going to be an interesting topic on my kind of seniorism by Shri Avinash Tyagi. So look forward to meet you tomorrow at 4 as well. We will just check out whether Dr. Verma is comfortable now technically to take it up. Let's give this another shot. Let us wait whether she's able to join, and we will give it another chance. Yes, madam, please join in. Yes, she is back.
Hello.
Yes, are you able to see me and hear me properly?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, great, great, great. So we were coming to the point of, how to incorporate the online sessions into our curriculum.
Okay.
Okay. So can you please share your thoughts on that?
Yeah. As I was speaking on this topic, I said like students, they can do the PowerPoint presentation, Zoom meeting can be held. There can be Google Hangouts. So this will make the class interactive and interesting.
Right, right. Any special pointers you would like to give the teachers? Any special pointers, since you are in education for so long and you have been closely connected to information technology as well? So any special pointers to the teachers who have no clue about technology, who have never taken an online class or never attended an online meeting before? So because it's quite scary for the teachers who have never done it. So how do you ensure that they'll get comfortable, and are there any tips which you can share with them?
Tips like I will say that like right now this Zoom meeting, even like we can connect. There are so many apps right now for this online teaching. There is Google, like, so teachers should be comfortable. Definitely they are finding it quite difficult. It is quite different from the traditional learning.
Right.
Traditional learning, there is face-to-face interaction, which is not here in online learning. So teachers should involve the students, like they should make the session more interactive so that the students gets interested in learning. Otherwise, if students get bored, then definitely they will not like to attend the class. They will divert from there. They will start doing multitasking, like they will start doing chatting, or they will be on Facebook, and they will just off the video, like they can switch off the video, they can mute the audio, they can do that. So teachers, they have to be very careful, like they need to take attendance in between, like so that they can know that yes, students, they are present in the class, they are listening.
So how many minutes do you think is the average time when you should log in, have a session, and then disconnect and be back? So if our college lectures are generally for 40 minutes or 45 minutes, what is the time span you think which is right for any online class?
Yes, one thing what I'm saying, like online classes that become continuous, like on the stretch, definitely nobody can take it on the stretch. It becomes very boring. At like maximum, it should be 45 minutes or 1 hour, maximum 60 minutes, not more than that. There should be break, and then again the class should be started.
Right. In case of very small children, the parents are little apprehensive, and they say that the child is constantly on the iPad or mobile, right, for long hours, and does it affect their health?
Yes, in a way, it's affecting health. Now, like everybody is like so much into technology. Even a small child, they knows how to operate mobile, laptop. Like now, outdoor activity has stopped. Everything is indoor activity. Whatever they will be doing, they will be either doing on mobile या फिर laptop. Even parents, they think चलो मतलब परेशान नहीं कर रहा है तो we should give him mobile. So it should not be like. Definitely, it affects eyes, and it is a passive learning. So it is making them lethargic also. So that these two things they need to keep in mind. Like there should be like they should not be on continuous, like they should not be continuously on mobile or laptop.
Where is online learning most effective? In case of small children or in case of college students? What has been your experience? Where is it more effective?
It is more effective for the like college goers, like because see they are quite mature and they do understand how to take this new forum of teaching. Like kids, they are too small. Like I have seen my friend's daughter. What she will do, she will find it boring. She will mute the audio, she will mute the video, and just she will pretend that she's doing the class. But yeah, that's even kids are becoming very smarter. They are finding the ways कि कैसे मतलब ये कैसे problem को ये किया जाए या फिर मतलब, and teachers, they also think they are attending the class, but in a way, and they will say class was very boring, like we will do on our own. And even parents, like if parents are working, they can't check their kids. So that becomes quite difficult. But grown-up kids, and they can be quite self-disciplined and self-motivated, and they can take their studies seriously.
Correct. But the need of the hour is the young kids also are not able to venture out or go to a school. So how does a school teacher, especially say pre-primary teacher or primary teacher, make it more interesting for small children? Because they are eager to go out. and they miss that social life. They miss that meeting their friends, right? So what is the suggestion you can give to the pre-primary and primary teachers to make this very interesting for small kids?
Coronavirus pandemic forced like school to take the remote teaching, and they didn't give the proper training to the teachers. That is one of the biggest problem which is coming, that proper training needs, like even teachers, they need the proper training, because this is new medium for them to teach. Like earlier, everyone was used to this classroom learning, and small kids, there should be some fun-filled games, some quiz, something to make the class interesting. It should not be only like bookish language, or only like they will write on the board, or they will note down the notes. वैसा नहीं होगा, तो वो वैसा like kids definitely they will feel sleepy. And the biggest problem is some classes starts at 7 o'clock. Like kids, they are straight out of the bed and they are attending the class.
True. So we have shared a lot of information about learning. Now, if it is the context of working, then you are a director of multiple institutes. So how do you manage your staff online? How do you ensure that the same kind of effect and work is happening online also? How do you manage that?
See, like we conduct examinations. So what? Yeah. So in our infrastructure, there is like in every room there is camera. So like so we can check the students what they are doing, and like in government exams, even we need to inform the police station also. Like we have conducted even CAT once in 2013. We conducted CAT. We have to inform the police station. We on regular basis, like every year, we conduct this Bhabha Atomic Research entrance examination. We have to, and in this government exams, 3 like police official, they are going to be at center, so that nothing unwanted incidents happens in the institute. Sometimes this is like a technology problem does occur, like sometimes there is internet problem, or sometimes the server is not working. So this type of things keeps on happening.
Right. We have a question from one of our viewers. Thank you, Rohini Chitle. Thank you for joining us always. Is it possible to take some breaks if needed between the cordial, I think it should be online communication? Is it possible to take some breaks if needed during the online communication? I think whether we want it or not, the technology will ensure that we have all this, unsolicited breaks all the time. Look at this. The technology is helping us definitely. Yes, Dr. Verma. Yes. So what I have understood earlier is that there is something called as a 20-second, 20-minute break. How do you do that? I'll just share with you. With all the online teachers, with all the online students, parents here, a simple suggestion: every 20 minutes, you will take a break of 20 seconds and look at an object which is 20 feet away. You need to do this for 20 seconds after every 20 minutes and look at something which is 20 feet away. This will give you, a redirection to your eyes and give you a soothing effect and relax your eyes so that you can be back to your session. Yes, madam, are we back? Are you able to hear me? Hello. Hello, Dr. Verma, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So continuing, thank you, Rohini. So we were talking about the breaks. Will you be able to add some more insight about break between the sessions?
Between the session, if long break is taken, then that continuity is not going to be there. Again, students, they will lose interest. Again, like you have to motivate them, and again you have to make them active. That is one problem. Like what I feel like, it's better to one class should be for 30 minutes. Then there should be break, and then again another class should start after whatever 5 minutes or whatever break is given.
Right, right. We have a question from Anil Ji. He says, video proctoring, are you trying to say that in future for a participant, it will be a must to have camera and mic on the computer that he is using, or maybe some application that will be downloaded? So everybody is eager to understand about video proctoring. Yes, please.
Yes, video proctoring, like right now it has just started, and not all colleges are using it. It has just started. So definitely now, like in near future, all examinations will be taken from home. Like
Right.
students, they will not go to center to give their exams. So, it will save even their time, but there has to be check. So this video proctoring is going to be there. So they will check all the activity. Maybe there can be app, but right now, like this colleges or whatever, like whoever is conducting the exam, they are they have that facility. Like maybe in near future, students, like they have to download that app, and then they will be able to like give examination. Then they are going to qualify to give the examination. Otherwise, maybe they won't be able to take the examination, because even like earlier when we started the online examination, like camera was required.
Right. Hello. Yes, please continue.
So we otherwise, like I have seen a very reputed college taking examination, and they have given this to conduct the examination to the third party. But right now they are not having this video proctoring system. So students, they are doing the cheating. Like they are like chatting on the WhatsApp, and they are discussing the questions and they are answering it.
So are there some techniques and methods to avoid this besides video proctoring? Can you throw some light on those facts also?
Otherwise, like one thing can be done, like from wherever the student takes exam, like suppose from the comfort of his home, then there should be a camera. There should be a camera, like so that like everybody his all activity is recorded or noticed by the whoever party is taking the examination.
I think we will need a dome, a camera which is in a dome, and we will be able to see the 360-degree, of the participant. Something like that will definitely come across. Technology, you just have to think about it and it will happen. So I think all the innovators out there, there is a fantastic opportunity awaiting you. Work on something which will make it, available, seen. And also, we had mentioned long ago, a cubicle, which is like a silent zone, so that you can work and listen to it privately. Great. I'm just saying a hello to all the participants present here. Hello, Anilji. Hello, Mr. Rajiv Kumar Srivastav. Hello, Kalpana Jadhav. Hi. Thank you, Mr. Mahesh, for joining. Thank you, Mr. Amal Das. And yes, of course, Rohini Chitle. Thank you so very much. I think there is some connectivity issue. I'm not able to see you suddenly, and I'm not able to hear you either. My question before we absolutely disconnect, what will be the message you would like to give to the parents? What is the message you would like to give to the parents who are apprehensive and worry too much about their children taking online classes? What is the message you would like to give to the parents?
The message which I would like to give to the parents, the online learning is our present and future. In a way, coronavirus pandemic already showed like this online learning in a big way. The online learning is the future, because like this usage of paper is going to be minimized and everything will come online. So right now, like, we should accept that yes, it is going to be our next future. Technology advancement every day, like there is new mobile, there is new technology. So definitely this online is going to stay, and it's going to be our future.
Right. Perfectly said that this is something we just cannot avoid. So the best thing to do is adapt to the change. And the earlier we do it, the better success rate will happen for us. Madam, my last question will be, you mentioned that you are a backbencher yourself. So what is the advice or suggestion or message you would like to give to the backbenchers or the aspiring Swaayambhus? Yes, ma'am.
Aspiring Swaayambhus and backbenchers, I will say everybody has got some positive thing in them. Try to work on it. Nowadays, it's not necessary that you need to be a doctor, engineer. Like earlier in our time, it used to be like either you have to be doctor or engineer. But nowadays, like there are vast opportunities. You need to look into yourself. Like what is your interest? Work on your interest and definitely you are going to rock.
Perfectly said. In fact, I had received messages that, ma'am, we would like to meet some young personality who has done it without actually going to college. We would like to connect with somebody young. So I think paying heed and obliging this suggestion of yours, we will be having Vedant Lamba maybe next week, next Saturday. And he's a 21-year-old entrepreneur who did not continue college for XYZ reasons. And he's very clear on why he did that. So I request all of you to be present tomorrow for the Swaayambhu Senior and to check out and understand from Tyagi ji about his kind of seniorism, and also stay connected with us next week to meet a 21-year-old entrepreneur, Mr. Vedant Lamba, or should I say Master Vedant Lamba. So stay tuned, and extremely sorry that due to technical glitches, we are not able to proceed further with this conversation. Wishing you a beautiful weekend. Thank you. And as always, Jai Hind.
Jai
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Jai Hind.